Welcome to Nick Speaks, everyone. This is a show where you'll get a completely unbiased opinion on potential investment opportunities from condos to single-family houses and multifamily properties in Chicago and the surrounding suburbs. If you like the content, please share, like, and subscribe. Thank you, everyone, and enjoy the show. Welcome, guys. What do we got today? May 22nd, Thursday. All right, a few things today. First of all, we are going to start with interest rate. Interest rates are mortgage rates basically are ticking up a little bit higher, unfortunately. Again, there is not a monumental shift when it comes to the interest rates. They are going to be kind of floating between 6.5 and a little bit above 7 overall. And that's what we're expecting for the next few months, just due to a lot of economic uncertainty. Um, the tariffs that got lifted or whatever deal was made between China and the United States kind of calmed the markets down a little bit, so that's why stabilized rates, they're actually going a little bit higher. But yeah, overall, don't expect rates to go lower anytime soon. At least not. I personally, again, who the hell knows? But I personally believe that up until the end of this year, the rates are going to stay like they're going to flow between 6.5. Maybe they're going to go down a little bit. Between 6.5 and a little bit over 7. Of course, there will be variations of like, are you buying jumbo? Are you putting a 15-year arm? Whatever you're doing there, but yeah. But also, on the other hand, please do call a lender. They'll explain a little bit better about where they're thinking the rates are going. They always say the rates are going down, or they're expecting the rates to go down just so they can make you buy something. But yeah, at the end of the day, that's the rates for now. Second thing I wanted to talk to you about today is we are seeing the market shift happening already, which is usually a little bit earlier than expected. Um, Usually from the beginning of February up until I want to say end of May, mid June, the market is, for the most part, the market is seller's market, and you do have a lot more competition, less listings, more buyers, supply and demand, all that stuff. But this year we saw it just a little bit earlier. I believe in the past couple of weeks we've seen more and more listings sitting on the market a little bit longer. Prices are not going crazy high. Of course, you do have markets like outskirts of the city, like Lincoln Park, Lakeview, Roscoe, North Center, and depends on the product. And if it's priced well, yes, you're gonna have multiple offers again. Don't get that wrong. But overall, properties are sitting on the market for a little bit longer, and usually that happens like beginning of July ish. End of June, beginning of July, mid July already. You do have more balanced market, but this year is happening a little bit earlier. Of course, this, like I said, the economic uncertainty overall, all the tariff talks, everything else like happening in the world overall does play effect on the mortgage rates and the interest rates overall. So this will kind of make investors and buyers a little bit scared to transact. So yeah, sellers, be prepared for a little bit of more rough. I personally believe that's my opinion, but I want to say that sellers, you should be prepared for a little bit more of a rough summer when you try to sell your property. Again, depending on price range. Listen, if you selling 2 and 2 in Lincoln Park for 550, yeah, you'll sell it with multiple offers, like regardless of time of the year, to be honest. But yeah, anywhere further, west, north, south, yeah, just be prepared that maybe you have to list it a little bit on the lower end, below market, basically get ahead of the market a little bit, so you'll be able to get a good price for your place. Okay. Yeah, that's basically it for this type of for this part of the podcast. I don't have that much more for you today, guys. Now let's move on to the listings that I personally think that they're brand new again. Brand new on market in the suburbs. We're talking about Hoffman Estates, where I have for you Hanover Park and Schaumburg. So Hoffman Estates, we have 1565 Cornell, just came on the market 3 days ago. Um, it is a rentable property. It's 2 and 1 for 1,000 square feet. We're seeing a less and less, specifically townhomes in the suburbs coming for sale. They're in rentable associations. So what that means is that yes, there will be more inventory, but you do have to do your own due diligence to make sure that you'll be able to rent it if you buy it as an investor. If you buy it as a first-time home buyer, it is what it is. You can still buy it. This specific one, it's a bit of a rough condition. I want to say like specifically carpet, old kitchen, old appliances, and all that. But the price reflects for it, right? I personally think that if you're making an offer on this one, who knows? Maybe you'll go multiples, but I personally think that you should shoot for about 220 because it does have close to like 20-30K renovations in it. If you put the 20-30K, I think it's not going to be worth flipping, like basically selling right away in the next couple of years because you're not going to make any money off of it. But it's going to appeal to renters a little bit better. So if you're actually buying this property, shoot for 220 or below. And yeah, that's basically it. Like renters will love renovated two and one, like a townhome duplex up type of thing. They'll love it for rent. That they'll give you a lot of money. Again, if you actually invest the money, live there yourself, enjoy it for like a few years, that's a good price for it. Next one, a 691 Fairhaven in Hanover Park. It's been on the market for what is it? 5 days. 5 days now. 1,200 square feet, 3 1 and 1. This is a really good condition, but the price is very high. The reason I'm actually suggesting this place is because they did put some money into the unit. The cabinets are not. They basically did a good paint job. The cabinets are not new. The floors are good condition. What I've been beating the drum on in the past few months is if you're spending over $275,000 in the suburbs for an investment property or first time home buyer, the first time home turned into an investment in future, is just be careful with the bathrooms. Like this is a one and one. Like I would personally suggest go with two full bathrooms or two and a half. It has more value in it. Like yes, I personally don't think that they'll sell it for that much. I mean, I don't know. Uh, Good backyard. You can do a little bit of work there. You can do a little bit of improvements there, but overall, it's in a very well it good photos. Gotta give it to the photographer there. They captured really good stuff of it, but also with a professional eye will catch that. Like again, the appliances are not like oh my god. The cabinets are old. They did a backsplash, which is not like something that is very hard and very expensive to do. But yeah, overall, shoot for low. If you're buying under 275, definitely go with two bathrooms. Then next one, two and a half, 1,200 square feet, Schaumburg 295. I personally think that again, this home has value. Yes, it's old. Carpets need to go, renovations on bathrooms, and basically everything. Like it's actually in a livable condition. Don't get me wrong. Like again, depending on what kind of lifestyle is. It's in a really great area, good schools there, lower HOA fee, just came on the market. Um, Renters are allowed, but again, like this, they also specify here. Just make sure that you clarify with HOA. They did some mechanical. They changed some mechanicals in the recent years. So yes, if you're purchasing this, I personally think that even if you purchase it at this price range, this will have value in future. So just make sure that I mean, listen, you can also negotiate, of course, but if they get a couple offers there, like the negotiations are kind of off the table because at this point it's a blind auction game unless you use an escalation rider. But yeah, I think that this is a pretty good investment overall. It will hold value. It will be the way things are going in Schaumburg. A few years back, single family homes, you could easily find a single family home for like probably 350 ish. Now, two and two, like townhomes are like inching towards 300. So things are changing. Who knows? Maybe in 5 years, if you put a little bit of money, this place will be over 350. Yeah, that's all I have for you today. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And yeah, I'll see you next week, guys.